So the NFL Hall of Fame game is happening tonight, and obviously most people are most likely going to watch the gymnastics all-around final at the Olympics and see what Simone Biles did because it was incredible. But there is an NFL game. Even if it's preseason, even if no starter is playing, they still get views. They still get millions of views. But I myself was curious as to why the Hall of Fame game exists and what its purpose is. So let's dive right into it. The first Hall of Fame game was played in 1962, so 62 years ago, when construction started on the Hall of Fame building. And the purpose of the game is to act as a fundraiser for everything that the Hall of Fame is trying to do via construction or anything else in its efforts to grow the game of football. Right now, they are currently undergoing $80 million renovations, and like we talked about with the stadiums, renovations, building things, always prone to go over budget. So I'm sure that they would like some money to come in from this weekend. It is Hall of Fame weekend. That is when the game is played. The Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be on Saturday in the same stadium. And the teams playing, this year it's the Houston Texans and Chicago Bears, are selected based off of who's going into the Hall of Fame. So for the Houston Texans, Andre Johnson is going into the Hall of Fame. Probably one of the best, if not the best player in franchise history. I think it's between him and J.J. Watt, one on each side of the ball. But he's going into the Hall of Fame, so obviously it makes sense to have them there. As for the Chicago Bears, Devin Hester, the greatest punt returner and kickoff returner in the history of the game, is going into the Hall of Fame, and so is Julius Peppers, who was a phenomenal edge rusher who played 4 seasons in Chicago, among other teams. Some other really interesting things are that the game is usually aired on NBC with the Sunday Night Football crew, same people that do the first game of the season. So in the olden days, it was Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth. Now it's Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. Obviously, NBC and Mike Tirico are currently really busy hosting the Olympics, so they will not be broadcasting today's game. It will be on ESPN and ABC. You have Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, and their crew doing the game. So that's always good. They're one of the better crews. And, why watch this game? Why pay attention to it? Why tune into the highlights or anything else? Well, there are a couple of reasons. One, this is going to be the first time that we see the brand new kickoff rule in action. It's been talked about. There have been diagrams. They've been, walkthroughs done, but no one's ever seen it in a game, and I'm sure it's going to look like an absolute awful thing in the beginning. It's going to take forever to get used to. The execution's going to be clunky in game time for these teams. They don't have their starters playing, so it's going to be end of the roster guys, people trying to make the team. That's always fun. You do have some younger players that have played in the NFL before playing tonight. Tyson Bagent, the quarterback that is playing for the Bears, he played a few games last year when Justin Fields got hurt. Caleb Williams will not be playing today. But, he was pretty good in the NFL, in actual NFL games. So that'll be fun to watch. And for the Texans, John Mechie, a receiver that they picked in the second round out of Alabama, he was really good at Alabama. When he got into the NFL, he realized that, he had cancer. The team realized that he had cancer. So he beat it. He is good now. He's healthy from that. So now he's making his comeback into the NFL from that horrible health situation. So that's really cool. That's a really cool story. It's a feel-good story. We can use a lot of those in this day and age. But that's cool. And I think what I'll end it with is, should the Hall of Fame game be played, or is there better ways to fundraise money and conduct Hall of Fame weekend that the NFL should look into? Because no starters really play. It's just people in and around the area that'll go to the game. Maybe they go every year. Maybe some people pair it with seeing some of their favorite players being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I know I haven't been yet. I want to go when Eli Manning gets inducted into the Hall. If the Giants are playing in the Hall of Fame game, I'll probably go to that just to say that I went, just to see what it's like. And I'm sure a lot of that is the type of crowd that goes to these. But let me know. Do you guys think that there are better ways to go about not only raising money, but providing entertainment for people on TV? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. According to what YouTube shows me, 99% of the people that watch my content are not subscribed, so it would be cool if y'all did. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.